but I'm not sure. I think we need to make further progress. So I want to try and peel the onion. We have an onion here, so let's try and peel it a bit and let's get practical. I would like to mention three disturbing, they are distinct but they are also related in relation to our growth objective, as whether from state or from federal, at the federal level. And the first one, the first threat I want to mention is that we have a private sector within the public sector. I'm sure you know what I mean. We have private sector within the public sector. That should not be the case. So in most public sector settings, there is no clear demarcation between who is a public sector and who is a private sector. So the collusion within the public sector is tantamount to an abuse of office. So every time you do not see state, even sometimes in the federal government, you are not seeing that policy leadership because you have private sector within the public sector. And what that means is that you have an absence of competitive procurement, for instance. You have little value for money spent in the public sector. You have interest in the public sector, in private sector matters. You have no transparency, you have no accountability. So that is number one threat. The number two threat I want to mention here is that in the states and also by and large the federal government, there is no concrete plan for us in terms of government revenue. What are we going to spend apart from the sharing of oil revenue? That is the threat. There is no concrete plan. There is nothing wrong in sharing oil revenue, but there is something wrong if we do not have a plan to replace it given the dynamics of crude oil in the global economy. Then the third one I want to mention, which is also related, is what I call the threat of political recruitment, political promotion, and political expansion of the civil service. So when you go to any state or even the federal government, you don't know how they employ the civil service. You don't know how they expand. You don't know how they get promotion. Because all these things have a problem. I mean, the problem is that given all this scenario, you cannot completely engage with the private sector to achieve a broader growth and prosperity objective. Thank you.